How's it going, guys? It goes like Squirrels. My name is Neil. Welcome back to Clash of Clans. Today we're moving on to CWL for the month of April. You guys know the drill by now. 7 attacks, 1 video. So let's go ahead and start with the first day and opponent, Will Deeber. We got a note here. This dude is a terrible attacker. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and take a look at them real quickly. Okay, so we got a bit of a boxy style. It's not like a traditional box style, but I've seen this type of base layout before, and the way my army works is that they could actually perfectly go through just this middle section here, like the mortar and the archer tower, all the way through to eventually the town hall if everything goes correctly. We got the fire spitters facing in pretty interesting direction. This one is going to be obviously a problem, but I'm hoping to use my RC to just take out this whole compartment here. And then this one over here just kind of facing in the direction I'm not even going to attempt to go through, so we should be fine for that. There's 2 ricochets here, which if I send the archer queen with her arrow going up, eventually I think she'll be in range of these ricochets, so that could be bad. But if I support her with other troops, then I think she will be fine. They do have the 2 invis spell towers like right next to each other pretty much, but the arrow should trigger it, at least for that little bit, allowing us to get through just fine. Once we get to the town hall, obviously we'll have to pop the warden's ability and then just hope that we can survive everything after that. The bomb is at the very end, as well as the long range gear tower and the clan castle, which is up here. So by the time we get up to where the monolith is, the troops will come out of there, and hopefully by then I still have my poison spell to use, and then we should be fine after that. So let's go ahead and just start the attack. We're going to be just using the same old. Biggest difference is that our RC is actually max level now for town hall 17. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this attack here. So like I said, we're going to just start with the RC on this side. The way this is laid out, she'll go after the wizard tower if I put her up here, and then she should move down to the single target. If she does, that's good. That's what we want. So let's put her here. We got to be ready though, because she's going to go straight down here, I hope. Yeah, okay. So I invised a little preemptively. She should invis. Yeah, okay, perfect. Then I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to block that, the air defense, so she could just skip to the next things. They'll get seen a little bit. They'll be fine. She's actually going after the hero down there. Okay, she took that hero out, so that's fine. Let's take them back because I want that mortar to still be there. Okay, let's send this here. Through there. Send this here. All our normal stuff. Healers, this and that. We gotta be careful though. I'm gonna send them down there. Oop, the barbarian died up there. Looking through here. Rage. Then what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna freeze the town hall real quick. They're gonna go through. I'm gonna wait. Then once that unfreezes, I'm gonna pop the warden's ability so that they're all alive. Queen is still fine, so that's good. They're going through there just fine. Let's end this down here. King is at the top. Let's pop his ability. Poison right here. Oh my god, it's just ice golems. What the heck? Let's pop the RC ability. Let's get a rage down here in the middle. Get some stuff going with other troops. Queen is still alive, so that's good. Let's put some other stuff up here. We can put a wall breaker down here just to support. We have nothing else really. We're kind of just wading through. Okay. We're looking good. We did pretty well on this one. This one wasn't that hard. And honestly, I think the attack, when they attacked me, well, actually, I don't even remember, but there was something to learn from when they attacked me. But anyway, we were able to do it. That's a pretty good start to this CWL. So they weren't too bad. I think when they attacked me, I'm not going to look at the replay, but this is my layout right now. Like I said, I do change it every now and then just to shake up the battlefield. But I believe what they tried doing was just going in from each corner with the archer queen to set up a funnel, and they went straight for the town hall. They did pretty well when they were using the warden's ability and everything, but everything else down here, like the 2 fire spitters facing inward, kind of tripped them up, so they weren't able to 3-star me completely. But anyway, that was my attack for day 1. Let's move on to day 2. Alright, we are now on to day 2 of CWL. We got another fellow Town Hall 17 opponent here. I believe this one's going to be pretty easy, because Sam was able to let me know beforehand, but I haven't actually looked at them. Okay, so let me see. Okay, we got full clan castle, 2 fire spitters facing inward, monolith on this side, 2 poison towers. Alright, then the long range is over here. Okay. I think I know how to do this. So what we're actually going to do, is this a good idea? I think... Alright, there's two ways I see us doing this. Now that I'm actually like looking at it, maybe not. I was thinking of going up here towards the northeast, but there is the monolith and the spell tower in the way, which could easily be a problem. But I'm also thinking if I send the RC off to the east corner over here, probably we'll have to set her towards the bomb tower. Otherwise, she's just gonna go to the wizard tower instead and then go all the way down here. But I kind of want her to hit this fire spitter first. So we may actually end up putting the rest of the army up where this wizard tower is up here. And then they're going to have to go down, try to get to the town hall normally. But you see all this empty space is going to be an issue for pathing reasons. But I imagine I could drop an overgrowth over here and maybe kind of skew everyone towards the town hall. That could actually work. If I don't get this multi-target inferno with the overgrowth, they'll actually target that. And then this other inferno tower will be the closest thing, and then therefore get to the town hall, and then boom. Worst case scenario, 2-star, but honestly I don't see that happening just because of like the way this is all laid out. It's laid out smart, but not everything is at a decent level right now, so they kind of prioritize different things, but to each their own. But anyway, we're gonna be going in with the same exact army. I'd say the only minor difference is that our boots are actually level 17 now, so they're close to level 18. They are just common equipment, so it doesn't really matter too much, but at least we get that little extra damage. So we got everything ready. Let's go ahead and start the attack here. So remember, the plan is to go in with the RC on this side. Ideally, I would like her to pop the poison tower once she's visible for like a second. So we'll see if that actually happens. So let's just set her up here. We're going to be invising her as we go along. A little bit like that. Not going to pop anything else just yet. We're going to wait for them to go down. She'll go down towards that. And then I believe what will just end up happening is that... actually, nope. Let's just pop the poison tower as is. Okay, that's actually good. So now she's probably even going to take out the monolith. Which is good. That's what we want. Invis again. There we go. I think the fox almost got hit, but we're fine. Monolith will be taken out. I think what we could do is just take her back before the fox dies. Okay, the fox did not die. Let's send in this over here. All of our root riders over here. Do this, this, and this. Warden, king. Some stuff over here just because. Along with her. Again. We're going to wait a little bit. I'm going to overgrow this section over here. I'm going to try to get them through. I'm going to put a rage and then the troop launcher in the back. Raise the town hall real quick. We got it. Poison in the middle of that. Once it unfreezes. Actually, we're just going to pop the ability right now. King and queen are on the outside. We could put some support on the outside as well. Actually, we could just wait. Could just very much just wait. We're going to invis actually right here in the middle so that they don't get bombarded too much. Where is the king? King is up here. Let's pop his... Or actually down here in the corner. Pop his ability, get all that done. Queen is almost dead, but she's surviving. Everyone else is over here. Okay, so let's just start supporting with barbarians. Pop the her ability, and then what do we want here? We don't really need to use rage spell, to be honest. We could put it down here just in case, but it is just a multi-target. And everyone is still alive. Warden actually just died. So then once they get all of that, Queen's doing her own thing. She actually got healed up a little bit. Okay, it's just the clan castle, and then this little compartment here with the storage, and we should be good. So yeah, kind of odd. I think I did overgrowth the thing, but it was kind of weird. They were kind of going in that direction anyway. But the main thing is that they were pathed towards the town hall. So that was the main goal. We were able to do it. So nice 3-star right there. We were able to get through it pretty easily, all things considered. But that was my attack for day 2. Let's move on to day 3. All right, we are now on to day 3. We're going to be attacking a town hall 18. There's actually quite a few of them here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them, but I won't really have time to explain the strategy completely. But they do have full clan castle. Let's see, they don't have the crafting station up, so that's good. And where are their spells? They have rage spells. Okay, that's going to be pretty interesting to go through. But the main thing is that we're going to be going up towards the northwest side, pretty much with the whole army. But for the RC, we're going to go up here to try to get to the monolith, I suppose. That's really the only thing I could go for, unless there's like Tesla towers around here. But I'm hoping she goes towards that. Otherwise, she'll go to the archer or the ricochet cannon. And then over on this side, we'll just have to send the queen in and hopefully not get melted by the inferno tower. So let's go ahead and just start the attack. Main thing is just trying to get at least a 2-star here. So let's see if we could do that. I'm probably gonna be quiet for most of this, so let's just see what happens. Okay, she actually does go for the monolith. Invis as they're going through, getting the fox, but we're gonna get the monolith, so we're good. Actually goes after that, so then Where should I go towards? Okay. So invis again. I'm gonna just keep invising just to get a little bit more value. And then let's see. Bring them back up. Archer Queen up here. Rest of the stuff down here, or up here, I mean. All this. Warden. And then King. And then RC down here. Pop her ability. We're gonna wait a little bit. Start putting the rage down. Then this. Barbarian up there. Poison. And we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna pop the Warden's ability so that they don't get too damaged. We're gonna keep going in. King is on the outside, but that's fine. Rage in the middle. What we're going to do is freeze down here. We're gonna just wait. We're gonna put in Overgrowth down here where that is. They're gonna be going through. I think the Warden might end up dying. Okay, the Warden ended up dying. We're gonna pop the King's ability to get in there. Got all that section. We're gonna send in some Barbarians to pretty much help out. Down here. Wall breaker down there. Did not make it to the wall, but that's fine. Alright, so what are we trying to do here? I think we're pretty much only gonna get the 1-star. Yeah. That's unfortunate. We're kind of just watching to see what happens, but I think, whoa, that enemy dragon just sped up instantly. Alright, Phoenix Fox to the rescue, just going to get a few more percentage, but we are going to only come out of this with a 1-star. That's to be expected, especially with this type of base. Like I said, Town Hall 18s are notoriously terrible. We're going to wait for that to go down. They went down. Alright, so we got our 1-star there. We still get everything in terms of like ores and stuff, so that's pretty good. And a massive bonus, actually. We get so much money. Alright, but that was my attack for day 3. A little upsetting, but let's move on to day 4. Alright, we are now on to day 4. It looks like for day 2 and 3 we were not able to win, even though I think during day 3 they didn't even attack me. So that's kind of interesting. But for day 4 we have another Town Hall 17 finally. They don't look all too bad. They don't have any CC troops. That's good for us. But their fire spitters are facing in opposite directions, but in corners. So it really only takes away 2 options, the northwest side and the southeast side. Basically, if you try to attack from these areas, then you're not going to really survive halfway through. However, these actually can be pretty easy to get through. Only thing to look out for, of course, is counters, because they have a poison spell tower right here, which is a really big counter since it's on this side, which is where we're going to be attacking. Obviously, it's going to be a big problem once we start getting into the center of the base. If the town hall is not frozen in time, then we are going to get a bunch of damage inflicted upon us. But hopefully we should be good. We're going to be going up here with the RC just to get to the monolith and then whatever else she could get. And then the queen will start at the barracks down here, send her arrow down just to do whatever she needs to. And we should be good after that. And then we're going to send everything down the middle where this elixir collector is. The archer tower right here might still be there, so they're going to probably path to that, which is totally fine. That's what we want for the most part. So we're just going to go in with the same exact army here. Let's just go ahead and start the attack. We're going to try to do this quickly as I did yesterday's attack with yesterday's attack. But anyway, that one didn't go that too well. Let's invis here. I don't know. Yeah, she's going to go for the monolith. Okay. Because that's the closest thing she can get to. She'll get that. Let's invis down here. The next thing, she'll start taking out all those things. Alright, let's take her up. We're going to then send the archer queen. Put this here. Boom. Boom. There's actually a lot of buildings still left, so we gotta like try to take those out. Her over there. Warden, king. Send this through. I'm not gonna worry about the what's it called? The minion prince right there just yet. We're gonna do this. Freeze. Boom, we got the town hall. They're going through. We're gonna just wait a little bit. Then we're gonna pop the warden's ability. We're gonna rage up a little bit higher so that the healers could actually get in there. Heal up all that. Pop the king's ability as he's in the center. Takes out the town hall. We're gonna wait a little bit as well. There's another hero down here which I'll use the poison on. Use them right now. Send the rest of the stuff around. Should be good on each side. The wall breaker up here. And then kind of just sending everything else through as support. Queen is still alive. She might be taken out actually due to that multi-gear tower, but should be fine. Healers are in the range of that multi, but also should be fine as they're going through. They're going to go in through with everything else a little bit slower, but they're making their way. And we actually got the apprentice warden stuck there. He might actually end up going down, which is unfortunate. He was a little too fast. They're taking all that out. We got a minute left, so I think we're fine. Yeah, root rider's going in front, which is good. I do have the overgrowth, so I'll just place that down, whatever. Now they're pretty much just taking out all the high HP buildings, so just storages and then the CC at the very end. We should be able to do it. 30 seconds left. They just need to walk up there. Okay, the warden just took it out instantly. Okay, nice 3-star right there. We got a bunch of rewards as well. Nice 3-star right there. Actually puts us above the opponent here. We're at 53 and they're at 51. We'll see how this develops, but of course we'll only know after the next day. Let me know what you guys thought, and let's move on to day 5. All right, we are now on to day 5. We have a Town Hall 18 here, and I'm a bit nervous. I haven't seen what they look like just yet, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. What the hell am I looking at? What am I looking at right now? Okay, they have no CC troops. They have their long shot active. They have single target infernos active. I don't know what is happening right now. Okay, well, I'm going to start with the RC. Let's just start the attack here, and it's not going to be that imposing. Okay, we're going to start with the RC off to the corner here, just to get this side, and then I guess everything is going to be normal. Everything is fine. I don't even know. I have no words. But let's just attack as if this is normal. Invis. Actually doing a lot of damage from that long shot. They should be fine. How far is she gonna get, actually? She's gonna get up to that Inferno. Yeah, up to the Inferno. She's not gonna get to Town Hall, obviously. But I have one more Invis. She went Invis again. Let's Invis again. I think the Fox is down. No, actually, Fox is still alive. Let's take her back. Have Archer Queen up there. That'll go towards the mortar, actually, so that's a bit odd. Get all this down, this over here, Warden, King. They should go down the middle. RC in the middle. We're going to put a Rage up to here. We're going to put our Troop Launcher. We're going to poison the long shots, which we could do now, which is pretty great. We're going to freeze this up here. We're going to wait. And we're going to pop the Warden's ability so that we just survive. This is so ridiculous. I'm treating this as like pretty serious, just so that I could get some practice in. But this is, I wouldn't even call this practice. Put some barbarians up here. There's actually a bunch of holes. Whoa! I put the bomber right there, and he just exploded instantly. Okay. Just getting through this. Let's put everything around, down. I think we're good. Oh, I didn't pop the King's ability, or the RC's ability. All right. Well, that's an easy 3-star there. What the heck are the other dude's bases like? They're not as bad as that, is it? Okay, no, they're not that bad. That's actually pretty interesting. I should have looked at it and probably talked to Sam. I mean, we have a rule here that's just kind of like attack your same number. But man, I feel like I could have given that to Sam there, and I could have attacked the second guy. Okay, well, it's alright. Apparently the number 5 guy is also Town Hall 18, and it looks like honestly way better than the dude I just fought somehow. I don't know how that's possible. But either way, that was my attack for day 5. Let me know what you guys thought. Let's move on to day 6. Alright, this is Neo from the future coming in here for a voiceover. We're now on to day 6 for the CWL event here. We got a Town Hall 18. This is the first time doing the voiceover, so it's not going to go well. But this is the Town Hall 18 base we got right here. A bit odd looking. It's pretty maxed out here. I don't remember if I ended up beating it, but we'll see right here. It's kind of a surprise. We got a Revenge Tower down there in that quadrant. Town Hall's up in the corner, along with the Clan Castle. I think I do check it here in a second, but all their heroes seem to be maxed out here. We got our heroes and our army just set up. We're going to go ahead and just start the attack here, and let's see what we end up doing. So I believe we're going to be starting with the RC on the corner next to the Revenge Tower, because obviously that's a bit better. They do have the roaster right there, which is pretty cool to see, but the season for that stuff already like barely started, so that's why not a lot of people have it maxed out yet. But it's going to be fun to see what people pick for their not Revenge Tower, for their crafted defense, because I mean, it's not that creative to just put in the whatchamacallit, builder base defenses, but I mean, honestly, to me, it's still pretty cool. We But anyway, we're taking out the little quadrant here. We took out the Revenge Tower. A Fox did go down. I think we just invis and try to get to the Super Wizard Tower, but we don't have enough time to take it out, so we're just gonna have to start with the Queen up there. Weird angle to start off with, but everything is going according to plan. I believe we are gonna put the poison right onto the CC troops perfectly. Clicked a weird button on the Warden, but we send both of them in. You can see that they're getting frozen, but there aren't too many defenses down there besides the mortar that we're just going away at them. But they start healing. I drop a rage spell for the healer troops to start healing everybody. Freeze the monolith there, and then we're just gonna kind of wait a bit, rage the center just to get maximum damage. Pop the Warden's ability as we take out the Town Hall. Pretty perfect. Pop the King's ability to get the rest of the center core of the base. Then all we have is that quadrant over there in the corner. Start putting in some barbarians for support. Queen is on the outside with that ricochet cannon, but they're doing fine. I'm going to put an overgrowth up on top where that ricochet and Super Wizard Tower were, just so that we don't have to worry about it until later. That strategy does seem to work in most cases, which is why you see me doing it most of the time. So then we still got the multi-gear tower down there at the bottom to worry about, but it's not too big of an issue because that's literally all that's left. So we're just kind of finishing up here. This was a Town Hall 18, and I somehow managed to get through. You can even see my CC troop balloons were not max level, that's what happens when one of my clan mates donates, and the balloons aren't usually max level. But we have a single elixir collector at the very top. I don't even know how that was missed, to be honest, but we'll see when I watch the replay. But we got the victory there. 3 stars, all the rewards we could ever want. That's like 3 million for gold and elixir, 18,000 for dark elixir. Pretty insane. They did 2-star me a bit ago. I just realized the enemy clan did have 67 stars, which is pretty funny, but that was my attack for day 6. Let's move on to the final day, day 7. All right, we are now on to the final day, day 7. Yesterday's attack was a little bit weird. I had to record the attack, but I wasn't able to actually sit down and like voice it. So I did probably voice over it, but it wasn't the same as I always do like right now. So that's why it might have been a little weird. But anyway, this is the final day of CWL of April. This one's been pretty interesting overall. Like I've actually had a lot of fun, even though most of these we have been losing. Yesterday's attack was actually pretty cool because I somehow won against the Town Hall 18, but I guess the base wasn't too hard after I looked at it a bit more. But the fact that I was able to do it pretty much raised my spirits pretty high. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at our number 1 opponent here. Another Town Hall 18. They have a full clan castle. They have both poison spell towers. Revenge Tower is up in the corner. I may start with the RC up here and then hopefully path them down to the Revenge Tower. I think that could work. Then I could place the queen on the corner over here, send her arrow down, and then the main army is going to head in where this gold mine and elixir collector is, and hopefully start at the multi-arch tower and make their way down. I don't expect 3-star, of course, because this one is obviously a lot harder. Everything's like upgraded and the layout's a bit odd, but we're still going to try our best. Luckily, the Giga Bomb is way over there where I'm not even going to be. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm not going to give any boosts. The boots on the Barbarian King, they're maxed out. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but they are now maxed out. I think now I should just focus on the RC's equipment because her equipment is not max level, like at all. It's like the minimum you would need to be sustainable. So I'll start working on that next. Anyway, let's start the attack here. I got everything I need in this clan castle, so that's good. Let's see what I could do down here. So I think I want to do it off to the side so that she sticks to this side, and then hopefully that'll be a lot better for everyone. So let's do this. Uh-oh, it's going over there. Darn it. Darn it. Stupid. Okay, whatever. Where's she going for now? She's gonna go in the wrong directions though. So this is a bit bad. We got the minion prince down though, so that's a bit interesting. Go invis again. She's not really gonna go after the Revenge Tower because it's kind of like away. So this kind of sucks. Let's just get that. Take them back before they die. They almost pretty much died. No Revenge Tower has been taken now. That's fine. Whatever. Can't win them all. Let's put this all here. Boom and boom. RC right there as well. We're going to try some things here that I've been doing. We're going to rage right here. We're going to freeze that. We're going to wait a little bit. The whole idea is to get the healers in the rage so that they keep healing. And then what I'm going to do is poison right here. I'm going to overgrowth over here. Put this down. I'm going to ward an ability. The RC and queen are dead apparently. Okay, so that's nice. Where is the king? King should be... Oh, he's over there. Okay. That's a little bad. Let's invis right there. Let's just see what they do. So they're getting frozen, but let's rage them up. Pop the King's ability to get all of that. Good, good, good. Gonna take out the monolith. That's good. Let's see. Okay, just place some things down. We can't really do much anymore. We're kind of just at the mercy of this base now. We're gonna get a nice 2-star though. That's at least good. So that we might still lose, but it means that I tried my best here and actually got the best I can. Because obviously I'm never gonna 3-star this. But we're doing. The warden's still alive. I could drop the barbarians down here. They can get behind that over there. On the raged up barbarians, or the super barbarians, are actually like pretty insane. Oh, we got the barbarian king still alive. He'll take out a bit more, but just the amount of times the super barbarians have like clutched up for me is insane. We got no more healers, so there's no healing from this. Okay, he's dead. Phoenix Fox is doing their thing. Warden's gonna die. I do gotta level him up as well. I don't know when I'll actually do that. Probably after CWL. I might as well. Since I'm probably not even gonna do much of the clan war stuff, like the regular ones. So this will probably be the last CWL, or the last Clash video for like the month. Until I get my things leveled up enough to start going again. I did level up the RC to max, level 50, which is cool. I guess we're just gonna let this go until match ends. All right, 3, 2, 1, and it's over. I wanted an 89, but we got an 88%. I will take it. Like I said, we always get the rewards, so that's pretty fantastic. Because of those, I've been able to upgrade tons of equipment, so it's all welcome. All right, but that was my attack for the final day, day 7. We're now 1 point over. They did 2-star me. They 3-starred Sam. Sammy 2-starred their Town Hall 17. They have a bunch of bad matchups down here. Well, down here it seems a bit okay because it's like Town Hall 12s against 13 and 12s, which I would say is pretty plausible, but at the same time, I'm not at that level anymore. So I don't know how much the landscape has changed, but we got Town Hall 15s up here. Yeah, 15, 14. I don't know why there's 14 above 15. 16, 15. Yeah, and then a bunch of 17s. Why is this guy right in the middle? He's like, yeah, okay. I think what happens is you just don't upgrade enough. And then I imagine there's like an invisible like tally counter or like point system that is given to like someone's base. And then that's how they're ranked for their numbers. I think so anyway. It's probably something like that, just a bit more sophisticated from Supercell here. But anyway, even though the CWL hasn't ended, this is the ranking right here. We did pretty terribly, but we're in Gold League 1. I think this is where it's like on the edge of still being ridiculous and being possible. I don't know exactly how to put it because Sammy put it perfectly in the chat earlier, but I actually don't know if that's still there. But yeah, we may still get some more stars. Maybe we'll end up 6th place, but I think is that a demotion if we stay right here? That would suck. So we're not even gonna be in Gold 1 after that, probably. Looks like overall though, I'm doing pretty well. Where Sammy's all the way down here. But anyway, that was CWL for the month of April. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe and let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.